The lights are on, and they're shining brightly, literally and figuratively on this Saturday night. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the Boise State Broncos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Red 54, red 54.
Looking for a man. It's Woods. Turns it upfield. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch at the 35. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, this is a very well-rounded defensive line. They play this 4-3 scheme. They've got guys up front that keep their gap integrity against the run, but they can also win one-on-one against the pass, and you just saw the speed off the edge by that DM. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires a ball, now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking downfield, it's Woods. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Great spot to attack there, right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum, try to make a big play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Holds on, it's Dwyer. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has 3-yard line, first and goal as they look for the first score of the day. They'll try to get it in with the run. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
I'll tell you what, when the ball's tossed on the perimeter really quickly, you got to take really good angles. When I'm a safety and I'm spinning down, I'm trying to catch that guy. He's got so much space out there now. I don't have a lot of help from my defensive tackles or my defensive ends. Those are tough spots to...
And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. To throw, it's Woods. Here comes the heat. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the wideout. Second down, gonna throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Not a lot of room to to field this one. No room to bring it back. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. And I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Grab behind the line. It's Goff. Turning it on. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Hits inside. It's Goff. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job.
Makes the grab in their space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Broncos. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion.
Number 35, set to kick it away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and a really nice job to set up this offense with good field position. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Running it to the right. Got the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And, man, another nice run. You can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown in the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a focal point for this offense, and he better be for this defense.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on...
There he goes! Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, both teams putting up some numbers. If you like offense, this second quarter is probably going to be a game for you. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Looking for a crease. It's gone. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Broncos will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
From the gun, runs through a tackle, and he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
To the air, it's Woods. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. They want to throw it. They get it into the end zone two-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. From the gun, it's stopped. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Cuts it upfield. It's Riley. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wide receiver going in motion. There he goes. The 30. Past the 10. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. Trying to slam in. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
Number 35, set to advance on the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the...
Team.
10-yard line on the return. can get something going here late in the half. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Let's go. Black 88. Black 88. Let it go.
Give to the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Long way to go on second down. Keep it on the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking downfield, it's Woods. Out wide left, it's Duke. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be...
Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they tacked on the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Madsen. Move to his right. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Calls his own number. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Powers inside. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. A full dive to haul that one in. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Here we go.
Looking for a man. It's Woods. He fires a bullet to the right. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Liberty Flames.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
And it's Ole Miss with a real chance to make this a memorable season. 9-1 following everything that happened last year. Let's find out if they can get to 10-1.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, they often keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help some, alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Second and long here. From the gun. Left side, it's Morris. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
To the air, it's Madsen. The screen, he's got wheels. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down to the air. Going to take a shot. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Swapped immediately.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Trying to establish the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the ground. He's got it again. Got the first down. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Madsen. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. At the 45 on its way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check-down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check-down throw to the running back.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Look out! Pulls it in. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to the ground game on the left. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Selling the fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Moves the pocket. It's Woods. Stepping to the right. Hit as he throws. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Punt is in the air. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on second down. Fires left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Takes the handoff. It's gone. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Under pressure. And down he goes.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Right side, it's Dwyer. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
Looking for space. It's Scott. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Out wide left, it's Scott. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Dropped in the backfield, he'll lose 4. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Woods. Escapes the pressure to his right. Turns it on in midfield. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Fresh center down's going to the air. He's taking the deep shot. Leaping grab for a big gain. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.